I'm sorry if I seem uninterested, or I'm not listening, or I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here, but since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about.
Hey guys, it's Lala. Today I'm going to be doing a video on this look that I have on right here. So this look is a gold glittery sort of eyeshadow look. It's a nice glam look. Without further ado, if you'd like to learn how to get this or like to see me play around with my makeup, just keep on watching. Starting off with primer. So this is my absolute favorite primer of the moment. This is the Guerlain primer, I think. Yeah, it's just pretty snazzy. So it's got these like cute little golden flakes on the inside, and I just thought it looked really chic, so I was like, that looks pretty snazzy. I usually apply a primer with my hands, but not today. Just applying the primer all over our face. The golden flakes don't stay, so like they obviously do something magical with the skin, so don't be too frightened by them before buying them. Okay, primer is done. So this is my NC30 Studio Bless you, thank you. This all over the lid. So this just gets rid of all the discoloration on my eyeball. Woo. One of the palettes we're going to be using today, no, we're not going to be using this one today. We're going to be using my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. Now this one is absolutely my favorite. A friend of mine got it for me over in America and it was absolutely amazing. So we're going to be using that. As you can tell, I have been using a lot of the shades, so sorry that a little bit messy. So we're applying this white shade, so it's called Tempera or something. They've got really fancy names. So we're gonna go with Tempera, but it's probably like something not even close. There's really no certain way to do it. You just kind of tap it in. Just tap it in. You just tap it in. Anyone get that reference? Probably not. We're gonna be going in with Burnt Orange. So that's just this one here. Oh, this is so sexy. Me go all the time. Whew. So we're gonna be applying this into the crease there, and just slightly higher than where you usually define it. Just using windscreen wiper motions. Just gonna go back and forth and just warmly blend this in. There is this glitter product that I found that is literally $10, I think, and it honestly probably tops a lot of glitter things I've got. This product is probably the easiest to apply. This is the Australis Metallics little pot. So this is called Gold Gaga. So each of their little paint pots basically have like a cool celebrity name. This one's called Gold Gaga, haha. There's like another one that's like Lana Del Rey, and I thought that was pretty funny. Like it's pretty snazzy, isn't it? Okay, so basically it's like a little pot, and we're just gonna be grabbing, this is my Zoeva 230 Lex pencil. I like to apply that first over the base of our lid. Whoa. Now adding glitter instantly lifts like your amazingness level. Like people think, wow, you must be so good at makeup. Best $10 I've ever spent. Oh, I got some of my lashes. And we're going to just define the creases a little bit more, otherwise we're going to look like we have no contour in our eyes and then it's not going to look very pretty. Okay, so we're going to be going back in Modern Renaissance, and we're going to be grabbing this warm taupe colour and then applying that in our crease just where we've left the gold. Just in those top right corners. And slowly working your way in. Okay, now we're gonna smoke it up. So I'd like to grab Cypress Umber. It's like this nice dark brown color here. So this color, I swear to you, is so pigmented. Be careful. With this eyeshadow, it's really good with blending shadows over the top. So I feel like it's perfect for this kind of look because it perfectly blends in with the ombre on the outside. So it's really easy to use if you're a beginner like me. So just applying this to the bottom corners and then lifting it up a little bit. Obviously not focusing the product too high up. Adding some eyeliner, so I've got my Stiller eyeliner here. This is a Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner in the black, the intense black shade. It's not just black, it's intense. Then after you pop your liner on, just kind of wipe off the excess. The Huda Beauty lashes are the lashes I've been craving at the moment. I absolutely love all of them. My Audrey lashes, I'm going to be applying those now. Now, I'm not going to tell you how I apply them because literally it's going to be like the blind leading the blind. Moving on with the rest of our face. So we've already done primer, so we're going to go in with foundation. Foundation, we'll be using my Touché Eclat Leton, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is the YSL foundation. This is in B50, and then this one is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. So I kind of like to mix these two on my hand to kind of give it more of a dewy feel. I like to grab my Sigma Flat Kabuki. This is F80, I believe. Yes. And then just applying that all over my face. Just kind of get in all those rough edges. And just buff it all in. Next up we have concealer. I have my LA Girl Pro Concealer and just be applying that to highlight and conceal underneath the eyes. Also on my nose, and here, sort of my lip, and just down here as well. Now for concealing my pimples, I like to use my MAC one just because it's a lot more full coverage. Where'd you go, pal? We do not have time to play hide and seek, okay? Use my MAC NC30, got like glue all over my nails. I like to use this one just because it's a little bit more full coverage and it's not brightening, so it won't brighten the pimples. So a lot of people make a mistake by using a really light concealer for pimples as well. You're supposed to use one that's like about 3 shades lighter than your skin, if not maybe your skin color, just to conceal the pimples, and then highlighting under your eyes you use with your average concealer. Okay, we're gonna buff that all in with a beauty blender. This one is so dirty, but you know. I like to use my Laurent Mercier translucent powder to powder under my eyes, so we're going to be using that. So just grabbing your handy dandy beauty blender and then just kind of thickly applying that. Oh, no, this is new. If you pop the powder just close enough to your nose, it's sort of doing reverse contouring, so it's highlighting before the contour is supposed to be, so it's sort of naturally contouring it. So you can sort of get a bit of a head start with your contouring by popping, you know, the powder a little bit closer in on your nose. And then obviously on each jawline there, concealer up there. Ooh. Okay, while waiting for this to bake, we're going to be doing our brows. For my eyebrows, I've only sort of ever used one brand, and this is Anastasia, so I always go back and purchase this. This one is in the shade dark brown. I might need to go get a darker one though, because my hair seems to just... I went to the hairdresser and asked for dark brown and I got black, but hopefully it washes out. Sort of apply it on the arch first and go bring the tail down, and then fill in up here. And then obviously I always have the no-go square policy. So this is the no-go square policy. Basically from here, we do not fill it. We kind of just lightly brush this part in and then line it. Perfect. So grabbing the Pro Conceal again, I like to line up here. Okay, and then just kind of buffing that in. My MAC 107, I'm just going to be brushing that off. So I like to use my Tarte brush. This came with the set with my other one as well. It's like a 6 for like the price of one brush. It was during Christmas. I thought that was a great buy. My Hoola bronzer first. So I like to use this one with this side of the brush. This bronzer can also go slightly higher because we're not focusing. This is not the focus shadow. So we're going to be going in with like a cooler tone. I like to bring it up towards my temples as well. So this is like sort of like the transition bronzer. It's perfect for an everyday bronzer as well. It's really nice, light, and it's just like a nice sort of, it's not too cold, so it's like a warmy tone, and it's really, I think it's just really classy. I'm going to be going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and going in this first shade here. I'm kind of defining that crease a little bit more in. What else have I been doing? My nose. Woohoo! Okay, so I like to grab my angled kabuki. This is what I usually contour with, but I like to use this sort of end for contouring my nose. It just kind of works. I don't really know how to explain it. Lightly brush it over because the fibers are so thin. Like, it just kind of works really well for me. Okay, using one of my MAC little mini brushes. This came in like a little travel set for when I go traveling. I can use like these little mini brushes. It's like a duo fiber brush. It's 187 SE, so it's pretty fancy. So this is my NARS blush. This is Orgasm, and it is absolutely stunning. Like, you are a stunner. It is a stunner. We're going to be just applying a little bit of blush and then bringing it up. And I like to just put some on my forehead. I don't know why, I just, it up. Okay, so little quick story time. This came from America when it wasn't available in Australia because a friend of mine was over in America and I absolutely begged him to buy it. It was just like, oh, I had to have it. He went through like a few different stores and couldn't find, I wanted Glam, but this is that glow and it's got 4 gorgeous shades here. So I personally think Sunburst is probably the best one. I don't really know where I would use this. I don't know who would want a shimmery bronzer unless it's for an eyeshadow or something, but you know, whatever. And they're pretty, you can take them out and put them in your own little palette as well, so I thought they're pretty handy. Like, I literally, what the hell? You shine, bitch, you shine. And obviously we're gonna put some on our lip. And then for my nose, I like to use my finger just because it kind of gets the product a little bit better, of course. So this is one of Kylie's this is one of Kylie's liquid lipsticks in the matte collection. So this is Ginger. That brush tickles so much, I can't. We're going to be finishing off by quickly finishing off underneath the eyes because obviously I feel like you can't complete an eyeshadow look unless you've got something on underneath. I feel like it's just a bit bare and it's a bit uneven, so we're going to finish. Okay, so we're going to be grabbing this burnt orange colour, the one we kind of use as a transition shade, and we're going to be applying that underneath. Grabbing Cypress Umber, and then we're going to put that in the in the outer corners. And then also blending it in with the transition shade. We're also going to be highlighting underneath my eyes, so just grabbing that really white matte. I don't want to use a shimmery shade just because we have used glitter, so I like to use that white colour that we had in the palette. I'm going over it again. So using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Just spraying it. It's just got this really nice smell, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just really satisfying. So that is the finished look for today. So it is like a old glittery glammy eyeshadow today. It's really nice and glammy if you want to go out, or if you're having a party, or if you just want to, you know, chill at home and just take selfies in your room and pretend you're going out. Like, no one does that. So if you liked it, please leave a thumbs up below, and also click the subscribe button as well, because that will help me out heaps and I'll be able to get to know and stalk each and every single one of you. Okay, so thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!